Hello everybody, teacher Frame is over here. Today guys, I come with the boiled egg. Actually today I will show you how to eat the boiled egg. Alright? Nothing, and just kidding. Today I will show you something. This is not a simple boiled egg. This is a very something great, more than that, okay? Before we talk about the boiled egg, anybody can guess? Where am I now? Where am teacher Frame now? What is behind me? So that behind me is the hot spring water, right? Okay. The hot spring water is the hot water from underground to up to the ground. Okay. That important evidence, guys. Important evidence. Okay. The hot spring water will be important evidence to show how inside of the earth is very hot. Okay. Have you ever think about what inside of the earth look like? What element, what temperature, what pressure, what density inside of the earth actually look like? Guys, this is a good question. Today we will find the answer together, okay? Before we find the answer together today, I need you to do a little bit something. So we will do some review lesson, guys. Review lesson. Today is write the correct in the space in front of the correct answer and write the cross in front of the incorrect answer. Number 1, matter has state of solid, liquid, and gas. Number 2, compound is a pure substance with at least 2 elements chemical combined in a constant ratio. If anybody ready to do, let's cue that lesson. So welcome back. How was your answer, guys? So the answer is the both of question is correct. Okay. So the matter has state of solid, liquid, and gas. That is correct answer. So number 2, compounds is a pure substance with at least 2 elements chemical combined in a constant ratio. It's correct. So human never stop learning and never stop to trying find the answer. Such as in lecture, the scientists trying to know how inside of the earth look like. They dig the hole down to the earth. So everybody can guess how deep they can dig. The answer is they can do 12 kilometers from this land level. Okay, that's pretty deep, huh? So unfortunately, this project must stop because they got a lot of problem. The problem is high temperature, high pressure, and high density. They can't do it anymore. Okay, so we got a lot of information from this project, like we found the water, we found the gas, we found the metal. So all this is important evidence to support the theory about earth structure. So the earth structure, they have solid, liquid, and gas, the state of inside of earth. Okay. So guys, the another evidence for support the theory is a volcano, guys. So the volcano have a magma. So magma is formed inside of the earth. Okay. So guys, they have a lot of volcano right here. You see that around the Pacific Ocean. They have a lot of volcanoes. This is the Pacific Ocean. Pacific ocean. Okay, they had a lot of volcano. They call this area is ring of fire. For the exercise, guys, exercise today. What does the internal structure of the earth look like? The objective for the exercise: explore and describe internal structure of the earth by the chemical composition. You can number one, search information about the internal structure of information about the earth chemical. 2, analyze the data, describe, conclude the structure of the chemical composition. You can find by books, laptops, database, on website, a journal, or anything you can search. If everybody ready, let's kill that exercise. Alright guys, welcome back. How was your exercise? How was your answer? Let's see the question. The question from this exercise is, what does the internal structure of the earth based on chemical look like? So the answer is, the internal structure of the earth can be divided into 3 layers that based on chemical: crust, metal, and core. All 3 layers have the same and different elements, like here. So everybody, now we know about internal structure of the earth look like. We know what element in there. Now the earth structure have 3 layers, right? The first layer is crust, the second layer is metal, and the last layer is core. So elements that are the same, we can see the crust, metal, and core, they only have, or they also have iron. Alright, so in the crust and metal, they also have silicon, oxygen, and magnesium, right? Look at that one. Elements that are the different, we can see the layer of crust. We only have aluminum, calcium, sodium, and potassium in the crust. Alright, and the core, we only see a nickel in the core, right? This next one. Now we know about the element in the layer of layer. Now let's say about the layer by layer, like guys. The first crust is over here. We can see crust. We are living on the crust. Alright, on the crust, they have an ocean, have a land. The crust actually have 2 parts. The first part is oceanic crust, right here, guys. Oceanic crust. The oceanic crust have an average of thick about 5 kilometers. Alright. So element that is the oceanic crust is silicon, magnesium, and oxygen, right? And number 2 of the crust is continental crust. The continental crust is the land or we living here, right? We stand on the land, right? Everybody stand on the land. So the average of thick is about 70 kilometers. Alright. The example about the oceanic crust is a Mariana Trench. You can see the Mariana Trench right here. And the Mariana Trench is very deep trench from the sea level. It's about 11 kilometers deep. Pretty deep, huh? So the next is a continental tallest mountain in the world is Everest mountain. is over here. Everest mountains over here. Okay, and now we know the temperature, the density, the pressure, and then the density of the matter with the layer of the earth. We can see the crust have 2.2 to 2.9 right here. The matter have 3.4 to 5.6, and the all core, you know that the core of the earth have two parts. We can see right here the core of the crust, the core of the crust. We have core right here. The core we're going to have two parts, is the outer core and inner core, right? In the outer core we have iron, nickel in the element in there, and temperature is about 2200 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot, right? So in the crust we have deep down the level of land about 5150 kilometers, guys. Pretty deep, right? So an inner core have also iron and nickel like the outer core, but the inner core is higher density, higher pressure, and higher temperature. So in the inner core the temperature is about 5000 degrees Celsius, right? 5000 degrees Celsius, and the thick of the layer is 6370 kilometers, right? Out there from the core we can see the metal. The metal have the thick about 2900 kilometers thick, and average, right, you can see, and temperature near the crust is about 870 degrees Celsius. They also have elemental in iron, silicon, magnesium, oxygen is elemental in the metal layer. So now we know about crust, metal, and core. So now we can see the table right here. Go back to the table right here. Now the outer core we have 9.9 to 12.2 density. The inner core we have 12.8 to 13.1, guys, and we concluded so more deep, more temperature, more deep from the land level, more pressure. So in more deep from the land level, more density, more deep, more temperature, more deep, more density, and more deep, more pressure. Okay, so are you still remember about our boiled egg? I told you it's not a normal boiled egg, it's a great boiled egg. So now we see that in the boiled egg and the structure of the, they all look like the same. So now we see the yolk right here. The yolk is a look like a core of the earth, you know, core of the earth is the yolk. So the albumin is the white right here. It matter of the earth, so the shell is the right here, it's very thin right here, so it look like the crust also very thin like a shell of the egg. Now you know. So the picture is, this is the inner core, this is the outer core, and this is a lower matter, this is a upper matter. So the question is, what is the magma come from? The magma come from, actually the magma is a metal. So there is a magma, there is a magma. So magma right here, sorry, the magma right here, and when the volcano is through right here, through right in the volcano to be a lava right here, volcanic eruption, boom. And this the sea level, you know that sea level, the very thin, it's 5 kilometers, right? And now it's 7 kilometers, right? This is a trench, deep trench, like a Mariana Trench. You see that? So and now we know about the earth structure, the inside of the earth structure, the matter of the earth structure, the temperature, density, pressure of the earth structure. Let's say the activity. Oh, everybody can see that activity. It have number 1, number 2, it have a spread for you put your answer in there. Okay, I give you 10 minutes, you must conclude it by yourself. All right, everybody ready to do? Let's cue that activity. Alright guys, welcome back. Now we conclude together. Okay, we conclude together. The first thing is the number 1, the internal right here, the internal structure of the earth. They have 3 states, right? I remember they have solid, they have liquid, they have gas. I think it's too big, right? Okay, I change. Okay, and number 2, number 3, and number 4, this is look like a layers of the earth. So now we know the layer of the earth have 3 layers. This first layer is crust, the second layer is metal, and the last layer is core. Okay, and the crust we have 5 to 7 kilometers average thick, and the metal we have 2,900 kilometers average thick, and the core we have 3,470 kilometers average thick also, right? So the number 5 right here, number 5 right here, you can see the continental crust and the oceanic crust is a crust. So the crust have 2 parts, is the continental crust and oceanic crust. Everybody remember that? So the continental crust, it have an elemental, it silicon. You remember? Aluminum and oxygen. So and the oceanic crust have also silicon, have also oxygen, and the difference from the continental crust is magnesium. That's good. So the number 7, the nickel and iron we can see over here is the core. Don't forget that the core have 2 parts, in outer core and inner core. The first one is much outer core, and the number 8 is inner core. Alright, this is all of the lesson we have learned today so far. Alright guys, how was your lesson today? of the Earth structure. You know that? Now remember, the Earth structure have 3 layers. The first layer is crust, the second layer is metal, and the last layer is core, right? Now you know about the Earth structure. I hope you enjoy the lesson and see you the next video, guys. Let's go.